parlez-vous anglais?
Non.
Je parle français.
See no anglais.
Explain something, the guy?
Yeah, is he getting the sound effects?
What?
Is he getting the sound effects?
Santa face? Yeah.
Is he getting the sound effects?
I hope so. I doubt it with that one.
So there's 24 people aboard who speak English.
Yes.
There's one aboard who tries to speak English.
Yes.
And I would say we're going to start here at the bridge. So the right-hand side, Our Lady's Church. The church tower is 122 meters high. Was the highest tower in brick in Europe in the Middle Ages. In the church there's a sculpture by Michelangelo, but the church can be visited until 5 o'clock. And that's it.
You see that before 5 o'clock?
Before 5 o'clock, yep.
Yeah.
They close at 5. And I think it's closed in between midday and 2 o'clock. So. Yeah, the sculpture by Michelangelo has been taken away twice. The first time by Napoleon, and then the second time in the Second World War. Oops, we must wait. There's a boat coming up now. They have the right of way, the other direction, downstream has the right of way, so we must wait.
Like never again. On the tube, do not look left. Not look left.
St. John's Hospital, right outside, is one of the oldest hospitals in Europe. 12th century, about 1150, was a hospital from 1976, at the moment living museum, 15th century Flemish painter. So when the hospital was built about 1150, in those days, the right-hand side was the city, the left-hand side was the countryside. Looks okay. Every now and then, when we pass here, we can smell the brewery, and can smell the malt and the hops and the yeast and whatever it takes to make beer. But we'll see it better on the way back. Just a few liters. Good morning. Overnight we had quite a bit of rain, but apart from that, almost snow. Well, a couple of weeks ago, farmers, they were pumping water out of the rivers for the field. Now the weather is dropping and it's not loud anymore, so yeah, very dry. The driest year since records. But all these private homes, total population of Bruges about 117,000 people. Well, the old center, the old city, about 20,000. And we mustn't forget, yearly always in between 5 and 6 million visitors. No, don't have to tell you that tourism is number one. But there's also the port of Zeebrugge, container transport from all over the world to Europe. That's about 12,000 jobs. It's also one of the hotels where Colin Farrell stayed when they were making the film in British. one. And past the bridge, City Hall, all these buildings can be visited from the Berg Square, the square next to the market square.
I'm not sure about these buildings, but I know the Trafalgar. They go 10 meters deep. 10 meters deep. They're about 3 meters long. Built on.
So the windhouses right in front of us, they give an idea what a medieval house looked like, but that's a reconstruction. But they're only 84 years old. They were built in 1932, 33. There's two original wooden houses left, but not those. Before there was brewery on that spot. From 1636 on, it was not allowed anymore to build wooden houses in the city centre. Every now and then there was a fire, part of the city burned down in 1636, no more wooden houses. Then these are the typical Flemish houses in Flemish style, those step gables. I'm afraid you see what I see. Everything comes to an end, and that's about it. We did it back where we started from.
Do they have like a premiere of in Bruges here in the town for you all to see first? You know how when they film somewhere they usually
No,
have
that was usually it's in Brussels. Yeah. Base, I guess.
Et donc c'est très simple, il faut remplir le moule de chocolat. So it's very easy, I just need to put some chocolates inside the molds. Donc moi je vous montre la technique artisanale pour faire des pralines. So I show you the artisanal way to make your pralines. Vous imaginez bien que dans les grandes usines, il y a des grandes machines qui font ça plus vite que moi. So you can imagine that in big factories there are big machines who are making that quicker than me. Et donc voici, j'ai le chocolat à l'intérieur, so I have the chocolate inside of it. Juste un tout petit problème, c'est que j'ai des petites bulles d'air emprisonnées à l'intérieur du chocolat. Je vais donc devoir secouer le moule sur la table de main pour faire exploser toutes ces petites bulles d'air. So I have chocolate inside the molds, but the little problem, I have also little air bubbles inside the chocolate. So I need now to shake the mold on the table to remove all the little air. Alors vous pouvez voir une partie de ces bulles d'air. So you can see a part of the bubbles on the top of the chocolate. Mais rappelez-vous, je ne fais que la coquille des pralines. So remember, I make only the little shell of the pralines. Donc maintenant, je dois vider le trop de chocolat. So now I need to remove the too much of chocolate. Et c'est moi qui vais décider de l'épaisseur de la coquille en faisant ceci. And so I decide the thickness of the little shell in doing this. Et donc voici mes petites coquilles, sont juste ici. So I have here the little shell of the prince. Je dois juste attendre qu'elles durcissent, qu'elles refroidissent. Et pour ça, je vais les mettre sur la table pendant une demi-heure à l'envers. So I just need to wait now that the chocolate becomes solid, that it becomes cold, and I put it on the table here during half an hour. Alors je vous montre la différence entre celui-ci que j'ai déjà fait et celui-ci. Vous voyez deux couleurs différentes. Donc ça ne veut absolument pas dire deux chocolats différents, c'est juste deux températures en fait de chocolat. So you can see here the difference between the molds. I have two different colors. It doesn't mean two different chocolate. It's the same chocolate but at two different temperatures. Donc quand le chocolat est prêt comme ceci, il suffit juste de mettre les crèmes à l'intérieur. So when it's ready like this, I just need to put the cream inside the hole of the pralines. Et pour ce faire, j'utilise une poche à douille comme ceci. And to do that, I'm using a piping bag like this. Alors je vous montre, je ne mets pas de la crème jusque tout au-dessus. So I don't put the cream until the top. Parce que la dernière étape consiste à mettre une dernière couche de chocolat au-dessus. Because the last step consists to put a last layer of chocolate on the top. Close and close. Et donc vous voyez ici, tout est fini. Je dois juste attendre que la dernière couche en fait durcisse. So now everything is finished. I just need to wait that the last layer becomes solid. And to help me, I put it into the fridge during 10 minutes. Et donc pour m'aider, je vais mettre ça au frigo pendant une dizaine de minutes, pour être sûr que tout soit bien durci. Et donc imaginez qu'on est 10 minutes plus tard, so you can imagine that we're 10 minutes later. Tout est bien dur. De l'autre côté, c'est blanc ou transparent. Donc ça veut dire qu'on peut facilement démouler en fait le moule. So everything is transparent at the other side, so that means that we can remove the pralines from the mold. Et pour démouler nos pralines, bien plus simple, il suffit de taper le moule sur le marbre. So to remove the pralines from the mold, I just need to put the mold on the table and to remove all the pralines. Et donc j'ai ici mes petites pralines, juste ici. And so I have here the little pralines just here. Alors est-ce que vous avez envie de goûter? Do you want to try a piece of chocolate? Yes. Alors aujourd'hui j'ai deux goûts différents. So today I have two different tastes. Il va juste falloir que vous en choisissiez un des deux. You just need to choose one of the two. J'ai ici une ganache au café et ici j'ai un praliné avec des petits éclats de spéculoos. So on this side I have a ganache with a coffee and on this side I have the praliné with little pieces of speculoos. Donc voilà, je vous en prie. And if you have questions, si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas.
Which one do you want? The one on the right?
Container. Container.
This one.
Yes.